as we came in last night, it was raining. It was raining hard. I think my Gore-Tex jacket is dry. I told Willie, I said, this is what it's supposed to be like in Seattle and Snohomish, not in Wyoming. It was a little nicer when it was 17 degrees and cold when I brought the Cub in. But we got the airplanes tucked into bed, thanks to JT for letting me use his empty hangar. And great night catching up. And now we're gonna go do some more flying, meet some more people. See ya. Oh, there's Dakota up there. Billy back to his pickup, having fun, jumping up and down and barking. We spent the night in Sheridan, Wyoming, woke up to some nice weather this morning. We're gonna head on up to Sydney, Montana, go see Brian, and then make our way, I think, all the way into Wayne today. Just no reason to stop short.
She says, well, get that one. I said, God, the snow's deep out there. She said,
well, good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday morning, I think about 9 o'clock, 9:30. We are taxiing out at Sheridan, going to head up to Miles City, probably put just a little bit of gas on, go up by Sydney, Nebraska to Brian Prost's place, and drop into his ranch and just chat and have a little conversation, cup of coffee, and then we will get headed the rest of the way into Wayne, Nebraska today. A lot of rain last night here in Sheridan, fresh snow about 800 feet above us in the mountains. They needed the rain here. It was running down all the draws, pooling in the fields. They definitely needed it. So great to catch up with Mara and Willie over the night. Dakota had a good time, good food, friends that I made through general aviation, and that's what it's all about. So we'll keep you updated throughout the day. Let's go to Mayday Stol. After circling over the ranch to find the landing strip, we're now turning final into Brian's place. Basically, we're just landing out through the feed yard. All right, everybody. Well, we are just getting to fire up the engine here. We're at Brian Prevost's place up in a little bit west of Sydney, Nebraska. Stopped and talked to him. He's been trying to coordinate a STOL event. It was finally nice to get to meet him and his wife. Cool farm operation here. We got about 1,200 feet of cow pasture that we're going to use to get out of here. Fuel's on both. Seat is locked. Left up, right down. Right up, left down, 2 down, 2 up, left and right is checking good. That's coming on, that's coming on, that's coming on. We're gonna go run about 20 miles over to Sidney, Nebraska, top off with the gas. A little bit of right quartering headwind, not much. We got 12 gallons of gas, so we're fairly light. We'll probably use about 600 to 700 feet here for the takeoff. Across the cattle guard. Good workout for the T3 there. He's chasing the last two off. All right, looks like that's gonna work. Here we go. Going around the corner. Sails up. Go through the bump and let it fly. Now we're checking out the hunting areas. Want to come out here and pheasant hunt with Brian. He's got 2 labs. Multi-generation farm here. He's a 3rd generation.
clear South Dakota, the weather started to form underneath me. I had been up high to try to catch a tailwind, and I knew I had a clearing line out past it, so I went over to the top for a while. It was a thin layer, but eventually it started to force me down low, finally down at about 1,500 feet, running along at about 5-6 miles this. The good news is, it was only a few miles in, it opened up nicely to enjoy the rest of the run. Back to the lake. It's long, over 200 miles long. Dakota really thought we should land there and go find a few roosters.
Well, it's been about 3.5 hours since we left Sydney, Montana, and we are coming into Gregory, South Dakota. Gotta pick this little place out here. There it is. We got about 10-mile-an-hour wind right down the left, right down runway 31. Gregory traffic, Cessna 97 Bravo, 2 miles to the north. Be entering a left crosswind for left downwind 31. Gregory. Looks like there's an old Eagle spray plane here. You don't see that very often anymore.
Good evening. This is Gregory Municipal Airport. Automated advisory. Wind 360 at 15. Caution crosswind. Altimeter 29er K2. Conditions favor runway 31. Pilot's discretion.
Well, there we go.
For
Gave us
further
lots of
purposes,
information.
Push your mic 3 times for an advisory, 4 times for radio check.
Looks like we've got some nice grass we could use here too. I think that's exactly what we'll do. We'll go give this grass a look. This will slow down the approach. We're going to go past it here and just take a look at it because it has been raining. There's a low spot out through here. All right, that's looking good. Here's a little uphill to it. It's not smooth, but it works. Even better yet, only 122 miles. I thought it was going to be 2 hours. It's going to be 1 hour and 20. All right.
What'd you do to your foot, buddy? Yeah, you got a little crack in it there. We'll get some lotion on it. You ready to go to Nebraska? You ready to finish? Another 1.5 hours and we'll be there, buddy. 97 Bravo's treated us well on this trip, and we got the sun at the back, our wind at the back. It'll be a nice quick run. I like that, huh? Well, as I was coming into Gregory, I looked down, I saw the very distinctive planform of the Eagle biplane, spray planes. There weren't many around the Pacific Northwest. I think one operated out of Parker Bay, some down by Umatilla, Tri-Cities. This one obviously has seen much rougher days. They were known for their long, slender wings, glider style. Obviously wood construction. This one took a beating. I don't know what they had for engines. I'll have to look it up and feed it in. But probably a IO 540 would be my guess. It turned well with this huge wing. I don't remember what the load capacity was.
One of the Wayne competitors I was about to meet, Rick Boardman, has a couple thousand hours flying these airplanes. They said they were great. They always flew a good load, nice wing.
Back in the day when they ran booms all the way full span, which they just don't do anymore, it's just not as effective. Oh, cockpit. Well, the tank was a 250 max, which means they usually weren't flying at a 250. The side overflow bubble looks good. The rest of it, not so much. Okay, well that answers. I didn't remember him being open cockpit. Here's the canopy, obviously smashed and broken. I would suspect it probably blew off in the wind. The tether held it there and it's just beat itself up on the side. Funny thing is, this airplane was got a registration sticker 2020. It's gone downhill quickly. Don't know if it has an in number left on it or not. Nope.
All right, well that was a nice little fuel stop. First the pump didn't quite work all the way. It was pumping about 1 gallon every 2 minutes. So I shut it off, reset it, and it worked.
Less than an hour to go.
Well, here we are, everybody. We are 3.3 miles. I've got the beacon in sight. We got a Skywagon coming in from the northeast. He's about 1.5 miles ahead of me. I'm looking for him. He's planning to land 3.6. I'm going to plan to do the same thing. We got basically a north wind, 9 mile an hour. Pretty decent little sized town. Probably the bank building over there that's 8 stories high.
Wayne November 5877 Tango, turning to the left downwind 26 Wayne.
Skywagon, you got your lights on. I still haven't found you. I'm 2 miles out, 45. Got you in sight.
Yep, I got lights on. I'm looking for you.
I'm behind you, no factor. Wait, 97 Bravo, number 2, left base. 36 1. Grass and stay.
Wayne Hills Tango, turning Bravo 36 Wayne.
Lots of airplanes down there. Looks like there's about 15 of them in already. Some RVs. Oh, it was a good trip. Now, long day of flying. We're tired. This is when you just put one concentrate, one safe landing. We are on the ground. Quarter-mile taxi with 1 break. Find a bottle of whiskey, and tomorrow morning some brake fluid. Tents are setting up. We got food trucks already here. Colin's putting on a great event. Dakota, you ready to be here, buddy? Give you some air. He's got his nose out the window now. Perfect, 1 tie-down spot right next to the old green plane. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming along for the ride. It was a great 2 days out, and what were we? Hour and 25 on this last leg. It's going to be a great time if you're anywhere in the Midwest. Get in your car, get in your airplane, get on your motorcycle, get up here to Mayday Stol. You don't want to miss it. Jughead, Dakota, and Ralph.
Be sure to join us for part 3 when we go stol drag racing and have traditional stol at Mayday Stol in Wayne, Nebraska.